young fathers, welcome to the Best Kept Secrets Festival. First of all, you guys are on tour as support for Depeche Mode.
Yep.
Tomorrow you're opening for them in Switzerland.
Yeah.
First of all, congratulations on that. That's kind of sick, right? To have the
it's
the
positive.
shows.
It's positive. They're legends in their own right, so it's good to be part of that. The tour schedule, the tour plan. So yeah.
Yeah. What's it like for both of you to be on tour with this band?
It's stadiums are a whole new thing in itself. I think for us, we've never really played those size of crowds before. I think we're doing all right. It's a tough one though. Kind of have to be relentless in that situation. You don't have, as a support act, you don't have much time.
Yeah.
You just have to think about it completely differently especially when it's like not your fans.
Yeah, but besides Depeche Mode, you have like a legendary following, like a legendary group of fans. Because I had an interview with Noel Gallagher earlier this year, and he told me that he was obsessed with the record that just came out. How do you feel about that?
That lets me know the guy has taste. So you know what I mean. But yeah, it's all positive, man.
Yeah.
He's a good lad. So yeah.
How do you feel about the reaction of on the record? Like, you're playing this festival shows right now. I feel like there's a lot of vibrant energy on the record that you guys are bringing on stage. Is it this relieving, ecstatic moment to share it with the audience on the festival stage as well? Like
The record itself, when you, let's say, transport it into live, we look at it completely different. We look at it like as a new thing. We'd never apply, because it sounds good on a record, it's gonna necessarily match when we do it live. So we have to look at the songs, see which one works, what doesn't work, and then get a set that actually has the peaks and troughs, like the dynamics. We love dynamics. We love the highs and lows.
Yeah.
So we curate something that's in that sort of space, and then that feels right to us. And there's a lot of songs that you think should work, and then they don't within the set. But yeah, it's just it's fun. It's fun, this part, because there's a lot of surprises that come with it, you know.
Yeah. And if we talk about the record, Heavy is very heavy and rebellious. The music asks for clapping, big sing-alongs, I think, but it's also like there are very political lyrics on it as well.
Right.
Brexit, the environment. How do you merge pop music with these topics?
I think because we've always been pop heads, like since we were boys and since we kind of met up. You know, it's always been in our DNA. Is that love of a sweet hook and especially sweet singing against tough stuff like contrast. I think we've always loved a pop song. We've always loved the kind of idea of a pop arrangement. Always liked short songs, so it kind of leans into what we like naturally, I think. And we grew up with pop music, and then we kind of went the other way. We didn't really talk that much, when we're writing. We didn't really sit down and have conversations, or it's usually like all we want to do when we're in the room together is record and get ideas done. And sometimes it feels like if you talk or discuss too much, you might waste waste a bit of energy. We're quite good with being brutal with each other, like that's not good enough, or someone else should sing that, or if you've wrote something that you feel that someone else sings better, then give it to them, and it's or sing it all together in unison, which this record is kind of like. I think that's kind of half the sound, is our voices all singing together, and I think like it was kind of half the idea with the album, even though we never talked about it. It was kind of like a subconscious thing that was there to just have the sound of people singing together, just to create that kind of communality, I think so.
Is there a specific song on the record that you guys feel like has this, that you really share it at the moment with the audience, that people are, aware of maybe the lyrics or the theme, that you feel the kind of energy or maybe anger, whatever it is like for you?
People will just make up their own minds to that, and I think there needs to be a level of that that plays into what we do. We write for ourselves, we write for each other, but also we're telling different stories, like different parts, but all make sense, different perspectives, I think. And then when you put the record out, people hear it in a way where it's like, oh, this means this to me, and then it could be disparate from what
Yeah.
we thought, but
Yeah.
at the same time, that's something in itself, because once you put the record out, it's for everybody else.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And they can
Yeah.
make up their own mind. I think you need to give the audience the opportunity to do that. You know, you need to treat people like they're smart enough to make their
Yeah.
own mind up. And you know, I think our music caters to that. You know. So,
Is there something you really want to bring to share? Something that's like a message or something that's going on in your head?
For us, live, it's such a different beast to recording and making music. And for us, we always make a proper separate kind of attempt at creating something in the moment,
Yeah.
and trying to, because a lot of our recording process is based on kind of things that happen, you know, off the cuff, and so trying to build the live show around that is like kind of, you have to leave things unplanned and unsaid.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So there's a kind of ability for things to happen, and so you try and encourage a stage and interactions with the stage, and also the people every night are going to be different. Like we were saying, like when you're playing a stadium full of Depeche Mode fans, it's a different. There's no point planning anything that's like what we're going to play tonight, and then the next night it'll be different, and it's
Yeah.
just leave it, just leave it open. I think we all enjoy that. You know?
Yeah. Really looking forward to your gig tonight. In 3 hours, right? Is
think so,
it
yeah,
tonight?
7 o'clock,
So
yeah.
tonight at the end of the evening. Yeah, tonight.
Yeah, 7,
Yeah. Enjoy the festival site. Are you gonna walk around a little bit, or just
I'm gonna try
hang
and
out?
catch Tanarwin if I can catch it.
Nice,
I think
nice.
I'm on there, so, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Have fun. Thank you so much for your
All right,
time,
nice
and
one.
have a
Thank
great
you.
show.
All right,
Thank
cheers,
you.
Thank you.